Dorothy, thank you so much for coming so quickly. I just didn't know who else to talk to.
Concerning Miss Logan, has there been another incident?
Well, I went to her house. I went to see my grandchildren, and Brooke wasn't there.
She left them alone again.
Well, she left them with a man named Nick Maroney taking care of them, and he's just not fit to do that.
So there was adult supervision?
Yes, he's an adult, but he's not competent. One of the times that he babysat Hope, she almost drowned in the hot tub. I don't mean to sound like an alarmist, but I am worried about Brooke's state of mind. I'm hoping that we can get some counseling for her. Dorothy, I'd feel so much better if you could be involved. You know, before somebody really gets hurt.
After I left your office, I decided to try to track down Hope's biological father. I realize he hasn't been in her life lately, but I figured if we could locate him...
You weren't able to, were you? And believe me, it's just as well that you didn't.
Obviously, you don't have a high opinion of the man.
He's a bum, a real con artist. And he made Brooke's daughter, the older daughter, made her life just miserable.
That would be, Bridget. Doctor at the university?
Yes, wonderful girl. She was married to him.
Was that before or after his involvement with her mother?
During. Brooke got pregnant while he was still married to Bridget. So I think you can understand now why I'm really concerned about my grandchildren. I mean, considering the fact that she made some terrible mistakes when she raised the older kids. And Brooke's children, I feel, suffer because she has no real moral compass. Her judgment as a parent, too, I've always believed, was highly questionable.
Like asking the man who almost let your little girl drown to keep an eye on both she and her brother while she goes out?
Yeah, I think she'd learned a lesson. Dorothy, I think I have to tell you that Brooke had a breakdown once before, a number of years ago. You mind if I take this? Hello? Yes, this is Stephanie Forrester. What? I'll be there right away. There was a 9/11 dispatch to Brooke's house. This is exactly what I was afraid of. RJ, Hope!
Grandma!
Oh, thank God you're all right. Oh, my God, what happened?
I'd like to know that myself.
What are you two doing there?
Hi, kids. Hey there, you remember me? Miss Bascon, but you can call me Dorothy. You two okay?
Yeah, they're fine. Everything's
How
fine.
can you say everything is fine after what's happened these last 24 hours? Stop pretending, saying everything is fine when it's not. Open up your eyes before it's too late, please.
This is private property. I don't want you here or you.
I need to know how this fire happened.
We don't know how it happened.
Well, for the sake of these children, their future safety, I'm not going anywhere until we find out exactly how it happened.
Outside. No right calling Child Protective Services.
Excuse me. I was with Mrs. Forrester when the 911 call came in.
What do you mean you were with her?
Excuse me, ma'am. We've uncovered the source of the fire.
I'll be right there.
You mean we'll be right there?
No, Stephanie. I told you before, this is private property. If you don't leave, I will call the police.
Yes. I'll be there when I'm done. Goodbye, Sean.
We are going back in there, aren't we?
The well-being of two kids are at stake. I'm not going anywhere until I find out exactly what happened.
Nick Maroney is what happened.
What? What do you mean?
It was his lighter that started the fire. Apparently he left it behind and Hope found it.
Wait. Are we talking about the same Nick Maroney that was watching the kids when you were by there earlier?
Yes.
You should have told the guy to take a hike. He's got no business being around little kids. First he almost lets Hope die, drowning, and now he pulls out his lighter and plays with it like it's some kind of toy.
Well, I did try to get him to leave.
The point is, it's bad enough to have a mother leave her two children alone unsupervised at night. But to go back hours later and leave them with someone who isn't even responsible? Plus, I'm concerned that Hope's action, starting a fire, could be a cry for help. CPS has been at this home twice today. Now, despite how brave these kids are acting, it had to have been traumatic for them. It's obvious the mother's going through some kind of trauma of her own. Given all that, and what I've learned about the mother's past mental history, I have no choice. I've got to remove those 2 children from this home tonight.
You're taking Brooke's children away?
Well, I'm placing them with you temporarily. For their own sake.
I think this is the best thing, honestly, until Brooke settles down and she's stable again.
You're acting like she's one step away from the booby hatch here. She's just going through a rough time.
Wait, but it's the children that are suffering. If that wasn't apparent before tonight, it should be now.
I'm not saying I'm not concerned. It's just that Brooke loves those kids so much.
I don't doubt that for a moment, but her recent behavior,
Wait, excuse me. You agree that Brooke needs help. In the meantime, should the children suffer?
Now, we're not talking about removing the children from their mother forever, just until she can pull herself together.
Just seems kind of drastic.
Well, honey, it's not our decision. Dorothy is the professional, and if she feels that's the best thing to do.
I realize you're not Hope's biological father, but since we can't find Mr. Sharp, I was hoping that she could stay with you.
Of course. She's RJ's sister. They shouldn't be separated. Besides, I love that girl as much as my own.
I want to see the fire truck.
Okay, Slugger, go ahead. It's all right.
I think you should take them right now. Go straight to your house. Dorothy and I will tell Brooke.
Just, let me say this. I want your family to heal. I don't want you separated, but my first priority is the children's safety, which I assume is yours.
I'll have the fire extinguishers replaced first thing in the morning.
Look, don't beat yourself up about this, all right? It was an accident. Nothing more.
Ridge said that one of the fire extinguishers was defective.
What part of leave didn't you understand?
Don't be defensive. No one is accusing you of anything.
I can see that you want to lecture me, Stephanie. But you might as well just save your breath because it was an accident. You can even ask the firemen. So just get off my back. I don't need you to make my day any worse.
I assure you that is not my intention. However, as someone who's worked for child services for over 20 years, I've seen accidents turn into tragic consequences if children are left unsupervised.
See, we're not left unsupervised. I went into the kitchen to make some dinner. Not every parent can watch every child every second of the day.
You are missing my point.
And what is that?
There was a lighter left behind by a man you allowed to supervise your children. The same man who almost let your little girl drown.
Oh my God, I already told you that was an accident. He adores Hope. He would never let her drown.
However, on the heels of what happened, you leaving the children alone, how traumatizing that must have been for them. And yet, you turn around and leave them with the same man. Yes, your judgment is being questioned. My concern is the children. And whenever anything is suspected, the state dictates that my agency do a thorough investigation. And if circumstances dictate, I have to go in and remove the children.
Where are my kids? Where are they? Are they still outside with the firemen? Where are my kids? Where's RJ and Hope? Where are they?
Bascom?
My God. My God, they're gone.
Now look, don't get upset.
No,
Just
no,
stay
you
calm.
better tell me where my damn kids
We're
are.
going
Stephanie.
to get help for you, okay? Just stay calm.
No, I'm not going to stay calm. I need my kids. I need RJ and I need Hope. You better tell me where they are. Where were they? Where did you take my children? I need those kids. They're all that I have. Please, just tell me where they are. I love them and I need them and they need me. So please just tell me where my babies are. Will you please just tell me where they are? Where did you send them?